And the one that stood out is like, "Are you being forced to have this abortion?" Well, I think the first point in our relationship where I really felt terrified for my own life, and it was kind of this progression that happened, but when I hit 17 years old, I got pregnant, and he immediately wanted me to get an abortion. And it's not that I'm for or against abortion, but for me, I felt very guilty to do something like that. And he wasn't gonna, he's like, "Well, I don't want you to have this child, and I want you to get an abortion." And for the couple days, he just kept pressuring me. And I went over there one day, and he threw me down on the bed and he pinned me down, and he's like, "Look, how about we just save some money and I'll just beat it out of you?" And he was ready to start pounding on my stomach to give me a miscarriage.
This was his legitimate thought. Well, maybe I'll just beat the baby out of you.
He wanted to do that to save money because it was getting close to Christmas time and he wanted money for gifts. And, I said, "Look," I said, "Fine, fine, fine. I'll go get an abortion. I want to do this medically. I want to do this right. I don't want it beaten out of me." I said, "If you have a problem, I'll pay for it. I'll find a way to pay for it." And he's like, "Okay." And we ended up making the appointment. And I just remember sitting in the waiting room and feeling awful. And he was being a jerk. I just remember how much of a jerk he was because he was going to go Christmas shopping with his buddy, and this was taking too long. And so they brought me in back, and I remember the questions they were asking me, and the one that stood out is like, "Are you being forced to have this abortion?" And I wanted to scream to them, "Yes, you need to help me." But I couldn't get it out of my mouth. I just couldn't. And he wasn't even in the room with me. That's how much of a hold he had on me. Because at this point in our relationship, I'm to the point where I'm terrified to leave him. I'm terrified to tell anybody because he has threatened to kill me if I did.